da corrida. Que a gente já chega na residência Nakano, que é literalmente fora do mapa isso aqui. Talvez eu volte pra lá pra buscar. Eu devia ter trago um.
Come in! I know you left him on the other end. Where is she?
Susto!
Where is my daughter?
Eu devia ter trago pelo menos um soro misterioso que eu vou precisar em Far Harbor
She's out there.
pra prole do átomo.
Someone has her. Could be raiders or gunners or God knows what else.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Mr. Nakano,
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her, got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
you and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
E vamos lá xeretar. Dá pra ir lá direto na marina, mas vamos olhar aqui em cima rapidinho. Tem algumas coisas legais. Aqui.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Vamos lá, acho que tem mais algumas fitas dela aqui dentro. Esse que eu acho que é o quarto dela. Tem outras fitas aqui.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Agora vamos dar um pulinho lá por fora. Carne de barata? Nunca se sabe. Acho que no quarto dos pais dela não vai ter nada de útil. Não. Então vamos lá. Ah, tem mais um negócio dela aqui, ó.
Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Pra quem não entendeu o rolê, esse mala aqui tava sufocando ela. De uma maneira bem resumida, é isso. O pai dela é um puta de um mala que tava sufocando. Fio, então já é ele. Que Fallout quando tem fio, você já vai direto no fio. Dessa vez não tinha nada. que a Kasumi ela é genial. E o pai dela é super protetor. Então ela fica full pistola. E aí começa a encher de merda na cabeça, porque ela não conhece o mundo. Ficou com a cabeça cheia de porcaria. E fugiu na primeira oportunidade que teve. E o que é cola? Cadê? Bilhete do avô. Minha querida Kasumi, se um dia você não conseguir acessar o cofre, então a resposta está aqui na marina. Imagine onde a chave está, amor vovô. Peraí. Se um dia eu não conseguir acessar o cofre, então a resposta está aqui na marina.
Lock's really strong.
Aqui é nível especialista, preciso achar a chave. A resposta na marina acho que deve ser um negócio ali, não é não? Essa parte aqui eu não lembro muito bem não, tá? De Fallout ele é assim, se você não tem o nível, ainda assim ele te deixa avançar. Só tem que achar onde está a resposta. Ah, debaixo d'água não tá, né? É, você não... Eu posso respirar debaixo d'água, mas ainda pego doença, tá? Pera aí. Um tá a 15 e um tá a 20. Tá ali, ó. O jogo já me deu a resposta. Quer ver? Não. Me deu não. E eu não sou o cara mais inteligente, então eu vou lutear o lugar inteiro até achar o que eu preciso. A dica tá, a pista tá aqui na marina. Ah, tá.
Good work. Now, let's see what's in this safe.
Fita adesiva militar ali.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
É, nojento essa infecção aqui. E não se preocupe, entre episódios, depois que a gente concluir a parte inicial de Far Harbor, eu vou voltar e ajustar minhas coisas, tá? Não vou mentir pra vocês não, eu vou fazer isso. Eu também mereço ter uma qualidadezinha de vida. Gatinho, gatinho, gatinho. Ô, Zé Ruel.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused, having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
Aí aqui já começa as quests pra você contar para as facções que tem esse esconderijo em Far Harbor. Sabe que diferença faz? Nenhuma. Você contar. Só vai ter, acho que, um diálogo a mais. E só pra quem não entendeu o que aconteceu com ela, ele não deixou ela sair da bosta desse lugar aqui, perdido, esquecido por Deus. Ela começou a ficar com merda na cabeça. Do porquê que ele nunca ela deixava, porque ela não pode sair. E aí ela começou a escutar coisas de fora, começou a desconfiar de que ela não fosse de verdade, que as memórias dela fossem falsas. Ela teve uma crise de identidade, porque não deixou ela conhecer o mundo. Mesmo esse mundo aqui, é melhor ela saber o que acontece fora. Mas ele é um tremendo trouxa. Viajar pra Far Harbor. Aí o robozinho controla. Tchau, Nick! Cadê o Nick? Nick! 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 Navegando.